Hey guys, welcome back to the next hymn of Evlogimenos. Now, I didn't know what to do, but then I remembered that Palm Sunday is coming up, and Evlogimenos is a very, very popular hymn for Palm Sunday, and it's actually said multiple times. So you learning it will benefit you so much, and you'll be able to take part and enjoy, which is actually my favorite liturgy of the year, as it's got a bit of the Sha'anini tune, the Palm Sunday tune, and a bit of joyful, and then it goes on to the general funeral where it changes to mournful tune. So, Evlogimenos is a very, very simple hymn. It's, first of all, the meaning is, blessed is he who comes in the name of the Lord, again in the name of the Lord. Hosanna to the Son of David, again to the Son of David. Hosanna in the highest, again in the highest. Hosanna to the King of Israel, again to the King of Israel. Let us chant saying, Alleluia, Alleluia, Alleluia. Glory be to God, again, glory be to our God. And then the verse of Osanna Chened Chosi, which is Hosanna in the highest, is said after, if it's on Palm Sunday. This hymn can actually be said as well when the bishop of the diocese enters. So instead of Ekez Maraot. But it has to be the bishop of the diocese. It can't be just any bishop. So it's a very, very useful hymn to learn. This is a very, very easy hymn. Like the tune is repeated over and over and over again, and the words, most of the words are repeated again. As I said, you say again and again and again. So it's actually a very, very easy hymn. How many lessons will it take? I don't know. Let's go through it. I reckon it might take 2 lessons because Alleluia towards the end is a bit long. So let's just get cracking straight away into it. Now the entrance is a bit different to the rest of them, okay? And you'll notice this as we get cracking on. So it starts off like this. Evlo, Evlo. Again. Evlo. Last time. Evlo. The next part. Gimeno, Gimeno, Gimeno. Last time. Gimeno. Them two together. Evlo, Gimeno. One more time all together. Evlogimeno. The next part. Oh, 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 oh. Easy. Oh. Last time. Oh. All together. Evlogimeno. Oh. Okay. That, by the way, I'm not even exaggerating. That is the majority of the hymn, because once we learn the rest of it, it's just repeated over and over again. So we got to oh. The next part. Oh. 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 Last time. Oh. From the beginning. Evlogimeno. Oh. The next part. Oh. Last time. Oh. We'll finish it off and then we'll summarize it all together. Oh. Last time. That's not a new part, that's just summarizing the bit before. From the beginning. Evlogimenos One more time. Evlogimenos Now, at this stage, what I'm going to say is, make sure you perfect that. Once you perfect that, you'll find the rest of the hymn very, very, very easy. So we'll be flying through, moving on, okay? So just keep on practicing that part. If you haven't, stop here, rewind, practice, practice, practice until you perfect it. The next part, and it's only the introductions different. So we're not going to say, oh, no, we're going to say, oh, ercho, oh, ercho. So 4 and 4, okay? Now that will be the introduction to every single section, okay? So that's why also practice this part. Oh, ercho, oh, ercho. Again. Oh, ercho. Last time. Excuse me. Oh, ercho. And the rest of it is Amen. Exactly like Evlogimenos or Erchomenos. Okay, let's say that whole section together. Oh, ercho, amen, Pause here and rewind if you haven't perfected that part. Okay, the next part. En onomati Kyrio. En onomati Kyrio. Again. En onomati Kyrio. If you realized, I've gone with a really high pitch because this is a very, very joyful hymn, sung to represent the entrance of our Lord Jesus Christ into Jerusalem. So it's a very, very joyful hymn. We're accepting Christ during that day to start off the celebrations. Even the procession of the Lamb is sung with Evlogimenos. We're processing Christ into the church. Again. En onomati Kyrio. Last time. En onomati Kyrio. Okay, and this is where we introduce the word Balin. Okay, Balin is repeated 4 times in this hymn, and it's exactly all the same way. O Balin no ma. So because we're repeating the word, we're saying it again, and we're repeating the words, and there's a short amount of space given because there's an extra word. So we have to speed up a little bit. O Balin no mati kireo. Okay, so we're going to just focus on the beginning of it and not the rest of it. Okay. O Balin no mati. That's all we need to focus on because we know the rest. O Balin no mati. Last time. O Balin no mati. And we know Kyrio. Kyrio. And now we start to introduce the word Hosanna, which means Hosanna. Okay. Hosanna to eo, o David. Notice how I didn't conclude it, because then we could go Id Balin to eo. Okay, so that applies to all the 3 verses that come, all the Hosanna verses. Okay. Hosanna to eo, o David. And notice how I said David. It's a yota, so it's David. Okay, you'll hear in a lot of churches David, and that irritates me because it's not David, it's David. Okay, we need to make sure we pronounce these things correctly. Okay, it's good practice. Okay, so it's Kyrie eleison. I hear Kyrie eleison. I'm like, there's no alpha. Go say Kyrie eleison to a Greek person. They're just gonna laugh. Okay, they'll be like, what are you saying? So let's make sure we try to pronounce words correctly. Last time, and then we're going to eat Balin. Hosanna to eo, o David. Next part. Id Balin to eo. And it's the same till the end. O David. Id Balin to eo. Again. Id Balin to eo. Id Balin to eo, o David. And this time we concluded Eid because we're not saying Balin. We're going to go into the next Hosanna. So make sure you conclude the end of every verse at that point. Okay, next one. Hosanna entis epsistis. entis epsistis, okay? Which means Hosanna in the highest, again in the highest. Hosanna entis epsisti. Remember, East is with Pauline, so that's why I haven't concluded it. A couple of more times and then we'll move on to the Pauline. Hosanna entis epsisti. Last time. Hosanna entis epsisti. Sorry. Ispaline entis. Ispaline entis. Last time. Ispaline entis epsisti. Last verse, and we'll leave the 10 Arab Salin to the next lesson because it requires a little bit more focus. Usanna Vasili to Israel, King of Israel, to the King of Israel. Usanna Vasili to Israel. Remember, no conclusion because we've got to say Pauline. Hosanna Vasili to Israel. Hosanna Vasili to Israel. Il Balin Vasili to, and Israel again. Il Balin Vasili to. Last time. Il Balin Vasili to Israel. I will conclude there. That's the main body of Evlogimenos. Very easy hymn. It will help you prepare for Palm Sunday. Next week we'll release part 2. And maybe the following week, I think I might introduce one hymn for the Feast of the Resurrection to prepare you for the feast itself. And Holy Week will be off. I won't be releasing a hymns video for Holy Week. I want you all to focus on Holy Week. I have released both Keberto and Omonogenes to prepare you for Holy Week. Please go check them out and get yourself ready. If you're planning, if you're a deacon and you want to sing a psalm, it's the same tune, so that'll help you out. And Omonogenes for Good Friday. If you have any requests for the Holy 50s onwards, please let me know. Thank you all so much for the support that I've been getting and for the love you've been showing me. God bless you all. Thank you for tuning in.